Living in Cairo is not as bad as you may think, at least not where I stayed, and I'll show you later on. Now, it is a congested, polluted, overpopulated city, but there are places where that is at a minimum. Places you can still feel its vibrance, but also feel wanted, because there's nothing worse than planning a trip, saving months if not years of salary, and ending up in a place that only treats you like an ATM. I'm going to tell you how to avoid that and let you in on a secret Cairo. Safety is top of mind for most, and for good reason. The stories you can read online paint a harsh picture. Taxis that yell at you for more money when you try to get out, scammers that charge you 3 times the regular price, and con men that start seemingly genuine conversations just to pull you into a shop and guilt you into buying something. I have 2 pieces of advice for this. 1, avoid it. But because you can't, here's the best advice I can give. It's less emotionally taxing to end on an awkward note than it is to end on a negative note. You can laugh at yourself after feeling awkward, but you can't after feeling angry or abused. So, how do you avoid these pitfalls? Well, there's only one way when visiting the pyramids, and that's to arrive early, 7:30 a.m. early. The payoff is worth it though. Being the first one in makes it feel like a grand excursion. The morning fog shrouds the land in mystery, and the rising sun burns it off, lighting the land in gold. But the pyramids are well known. What about this secret Cairo? It's a place of beauty. It's a place you can feel safe. It's a place that actually wants you. This part of Cairo is old, not ancient old, but old enough you can feel it from the trees. Large, lush landscapes cover the area. If you hadn't bought the ticket to Cairo, you would have never known. The air feels crisp. Its cleanliness is something you can see. Expats, travelers, and nomads all consider this the place to be. It is a place known as Maadi. Since the area has been well off for some time, its buildings represent the best of their era. The architecture is mesmerizing, and the old growth that uncovers it adds to its charm. The quality of living is the same as any first world city. One room in this penthouse you're seeing here was $158 a week. Came with all the amenities you could need, a beautiful view, and excellent Wi-Fi. While on the topic of the Wi-Fi, it's perfect. You can FaceTime with family or host a video conference anytime. And if you're looking for something more professional, there are short-term offices available. The eateries in Maadi are their own experience. KMT Tables is an old villa converted into an organic grocery and garden cafe. The Lebanese restaurant looks like an art studio and serves food that is art. And for fine dining, there's a rooftop restaurant called Estro. The spinach ravioli dish overloads the taste buds as the view does the eyes. And everything is at good prices. That fancy ravioli dish is $10. Quality grab-and-go food, $4. Even a coffee at Starbucks, $2. Now, when I say Maadi is a place that actually wants you, this is what I mean. I'd gone to run out some errands, and I wanted to grab something fast to eat. Now, you wouldn't think of fast food as a place that leaves a lasting impression, but it's the little things that matter the most. This restaurant had no seating and one door that led straight into the kitchen, so that's where I went. As soon as I walked in, I knew I was out of place. All the staff turned to look at me, and without missing a beat, the chef comes around his table, up to me, and asks, "What would you like to eat?" With a kind look in his eyes, he took my request, walked me back out the door, and to the register on the other side. He didn't just wave me off and tell me to go around. He took the time to stop and care. Maadi is filled with people like this. Egypt is filled with people like this. The world is filled with people like this. The secret is knowing where to find them. And in this video, I'll show you the best of Dahab, an Egyptian beach town you won't hear about anywhere else.